Well, Rabbitohs coach Wayne Bennett has confirmed both George and Tom Burgess will play in the qualifying final match-up against the Roosters. With Sam out suspended for a hair pull, Souths fans will still get their Burgess brother fix. Tom returns from a knee injury that's kept him sidelined since round 22, while George has been serving a 9-week ban for an eye gouge.
They'll both play, yes.
So George off the bench in little spurts, I'm guessing, or how will you use it?
Well, that's the plan, yeah, little spurts. Yeah.
Liam Knight will also line up for the Bunnies after passing all the concussion protocols following a high shot from Jared Waerea-Hargreaves. Well, David Fifita, Matt Lodge, Payne, Haas and Joe Ofahengaue are the Broncos to watch, according to Eels playmaker Mitchell Moses, as Parramatta prepare to take on Brisbane in their final on Sunday. Moses has labelled the Broncos forwards a massive pack, and stopping them, along with halfback Anthony Milford, will be key to Parramatta's success come Sunday.
They're a massive pack. You know, you got players like Lodge and Haas who really go forward well for them, and you got Ofahengaue who comes straight back into the team this week, who's played Origin footy this year. So you also got that big thing out on the edge for Fifita, who's 17 or something like that. Who knows? He's just a handful, and we're going to have to, you know, be on our toes every time those four players pretty much touch the ball. And, you know, Milford's playing some pretty good footy at the moment, so we have to have our eyes on him as well.
Moses also talked down receiving the Ken Thornett Medal at Parramatta's presentation night, which is awarded the club's Player of the Year.
You know, it's taken a team effort. You know, I only got that award because of the effort that the team have put in. You know, they helped me put me on the front foot to be able to come up with the plays and be able to direct the team around. So, you know, I got that reward just because of what my forwards do for me, what my back five do for me. So I was just lucky enough to get that.
James Pattinson will be unleashed on home soil after the Payne missed out on selection for the final Ashes test. The 29-year-old played the first and third tests in England, returning after more than 3 years on the sideline with injuries. Pattinson was expected to be named for the Ashes finale at the Oval, but captain Tim Payne says the decision was made with an eye on a busy home summer.
I'm really pleased what he's done in his return to Test cricket over here. He's bowling very, very well. He's going to be a huge asset for us going forward, and you know, we've said from the start we want to make sure we look after him, so he's got a lot more years in him of Test cricket, and we can't wait to get him back to Australia and unleash him during the summer. Clearly our bigger, taller, faster bowlers work really well in Australia, so again, that's where, you know, we see a really exciting sort of 6 months for James Pattinson coming up, and Mitchell Starc, those guys who haven't played as much during this series.
Having already retained the Ashes, Payne has described the 5th test as their grand final. There'll be no drop in intensity as Australia aim to win it.
We've already spoken a lot about it. We came here to win the Ashes, not just to retain them. So, you know, we've spoken about it a lot as a group. That last week's result was brilliant, and we played very well. But all the guys are fully aware that that this Test match is bigger than that one. This is our grand final. We want this Test just as much as any other Test that we've played in this series. So yeah, we just got to keep sticking to what we're doing, and if we do that again, I think we'll be right in the mix.
Australia hoping to win an Ashes series in England for the first time since 2001. Shell V-Power racing driver Scott McLaughlin is set to become the most successful driver in a season if he claims victory in Auckland. The 26-year-old says he's not fazed about breaking Craig Lowndes' record of 16 race victories this weekend, but hopes he can do it sooner rather than later.
You know, I'd be disappointed if I got to the end of the year and we hadn't beaten it, but you know, we've got time to do it. So yeah, if we could do it in New Zealand, it'd be an absolute bonus. My 100th round, that'd be pretty cool. But yeah, look, we'll just keep dot our I's, cross our T's, and see how we go.
Drivers will hit the track on Friday for practice ahead of a 120-kilometre race on Saturday, which will mark McLaughlin's 100th Supercars career start before facing a 200-kilometre race on Sunday.